You pose a question to the class. Hands shoot up. Your students are eager to share their opinions, but as soon as they start talking, you hit a wall. They have an answer, but they lack the evidence to back it up. To bridge that gap, Harvard Project Zero developed a specific visible thinking routine. It is called Claim, Support, Question. In the next 5 minutes, we will walk through the specific sequence of this framework. By tomorrow morning, you can use these steps to help students begin connecting their observations to their conclusions. Step 1 is gathering your materials. You only need 2 things to launch this lesson: a compelling stimulus piece, like a text or an image, and a large surface for public documentation. When students make an observation, document it, and link it to a logical conclusion, they stop relying on blind agreement. This process of building documented, evidence-based reasoning is a core requirement of critical thinking. Let's break down the routine. The first pillar is the claim, offering an explanation of the topic. Next is support. Students point to things they see, feel, or know to justify the claim. Finally, the question keeps reasoning ongoing by asking what remains unexplained. Before your students even enter the room, you need to set up your physical documentation space. Your whiteboard needs a specific structure. Write the word claim across the very top. Below it, draw a standard T-chart. Label the left column supports and the right column questions. Placing this structure at the front of the room removes the abstraction from the exercise. You are providing a visible map of the group's thinking that every student can follow. When introducing this routine for the first time, you must model it with the whole group. Start by providing an ambiguous stimulus. Present this historical photograph of a train station. Give them a moment to observe. Ask for a claim, like the station was unexpectedly abandoned. Document this on your chart. Claim the station was unexpectedly abandoned. Next, list their visual evidence under support, like the empty platforms, lingering mist, and absent trains. Finally, for questions, write down their challenges, like why promotional signs are still hanging. Guiding the class through these 3 distinct steps provides a structured sequence for students. They see exactly how to link their raw observations directly to their final interpretations. Now that the class understands the mechanics, transition to small group work. Instruct them to select an entirely new detail from the stimulus to form their own claims. Have small groups replicate the T-chart documentation process on personal dry erase boards or in their journals. As they work, you will likely encounter a common hurdle. Students often blindly agree with peers simply to finish the task quickly. When you see them rushing to agree, intervene with the slow down strategy. Step in, ask them to pause, and reevaluate their evidence. You can prompt them with specific questions. Ask, "What makes you say that?" Or, "Why might this claim not be true?" Challenging the plausibility of a peer's statement prevents students from rushing. It forces them to engage with the actual mechanics of the reasoning process. To wrap up the lesson, bring the class back together and ask the small groups to share their strongest, most debated claims and supports. As they present, dynamically add their new evidence and secondary questions to the main board at the front of the room. Look at what this simple framework achieves. You have taken a single, static image and translated it into a documented record of the group's collective reasoning. This routine is highly versatile. You can apply the exact same structure to evaluate a science experiment, analyze a poem, or review a historical document. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check the description for more visible thinking resources from Project Zero. When you train students to consistently claim, support, and question, you establish a culture where every opinion must be backed by a reason. This turns the classroom into a space of active, rigorous investigation.